Okay. Good morning. Oh, I haven't said that for a while. How is everybody doing? Draconis, hello so early. Man, my fucking... I'm fucked. I'm fucked. Man, I like... Every time I wake up, I'm awake for like a couple hours and do some shit and I'm exhausted and I need to sleep again. So my days have been consisting of me fucking waking up, being awake for a few hours and going back to sleep. I'm fucked. I'm so fucked. Threw me off because they're so quiet, the music. Surprise! Yeah, even today, I wasn't gonna stream today. I wanted to, I need to get work done, but my brain just like doesn't function. I'm just so fucking tired all the time. And the only thing that, even streaming, I wasn't gonna do that today just because like I felt too tired to even do that. But like typically streaming is the only thing that activates my brain at all. Slept a lot yesterday, man. I think I went to bed at like 6 p.m. Woke up at like midnight or something like that, and then I was up for a couple hours and I went back to sleep, and then I woke up again and Athena and I went for our morning WALK. I came home, I went back to bed. I'm a mess. The time I made a stupid mistake and got myself killed in Lego Fortnite. Well, better than in real life, I guess. Better Fortnite than real life. You got yourself killed in real life because of a stupid mistake. Well, that'd be a different cause for concern. Okay. Gonna try and get the shit from the pirates, but then I didn't really get. Man, my care levels have plummeted for shit recently. The Marvel Rivals shit, I fucking gave up on. I did like 1 or 2 play sessions. I was like, nah, fuck it. I don't care about a blue Venom anyway. And then Fortnite. When does the pirate shit end? Didn't like the last quest just come out or some shit? And then there's the Cybertruck thing, but you need like, you have to play with friends. It's stupid because it like alternates. It's like you got to do the X amount of XP in a creative thing, and then you got to do X amount of XP with a friend, and XP in creative, then friend, then creative, and then it's back and fucking forth and shit. And it's like, fuck. When I play with friends, it's usually like a longer session, so it's like, it's a pain in my ass. Oops. Goblin Boy, hello. I'm only on week 4 of the Pirates, or maybe 5. I've crushed through them. But they were talking about it going away soon, so I thought like it's ending sooner rather than later. Not gonna touch the truck. Yeah. I just can't be bothered. Like, if it was just like normal shit, maybe, but the fact that it just flips back and forth, it's like I gotta go recruit people to play Fortnite for just a little bit, and then I gotta go do creative, and then I gotta recruit friends again. It's stupid. Stupid. Big stupid. I was gonna do 0 to hero fighter dual sword this time, but I want to do something different. I might do cryomancer. I don't think there's really anything else I want to play. Swordmaster is just too much fucking management with all the swords and shit. I don't know if I want to do Swordmaster. Spend 50 and 100 gold. Done. And now. God, she needs so much dex for this shit. All right, we're gonna try something a little different here. I was going to do a fighter, dual sword fighter, 0 to hero, but I already did DK and whirlwind fighter, so I kind of wanted something a little bit different. And and I don't really want to play a sword master. I don't really feel like managing swords. I don't really like casters. I say that, but I think we're going to do some cryo just for something a little bit different. Probably one of the only other classes that I don't even really like playing them, but just something a little different. It's something I at least tolerate a bit. Now I know a lot of cryos use Ice Storm, but I feel like in solos, Ice Storm just isn't nearly as good. So I'm gonna be using Frostbite Curse. I haven't really played cryo since the changes that they made, so we'll see how that goes. And then on this side, I don't think I've ever used ice armor. I'm more of a frost barrier guy, mainly because it heals you too. So especially starting in a 0 to hero here, being able to just use that for free on a whatever the cooldown is, 30, 40 seconds, something like that. Nice to pop that for heals. So we'll manage that. I think you start with a searing staff typically, but I prefer lightning just because you can slow people and then hit them with lightning and it just feels better. And man, trying to hit stuff with the searing thing sometimes just feels terrible. And if you miss that big charge at the end, you're doing like no damage with it. So got the lightning staff on here, then just a sword. I think I like the sword with the orb best for that beam. Maybe the dagger sometimes too, but then I'd rather just use the the normal sword for its basic attack pattern. It's just I have so many issues hitting things with daggers in this game. There's some with anything really. There's some weird hitbox stuff, but yeah, we're gonna go with the one-handed sword here. I think that's basically it. This is just stuff I had on me again. Like I'm gonna not go in with heals or anything right from the start, so we're gonna have to find that all while we're in there. So again, using the frost barrier will be nice for that to help until we find some heals, but we'll see. Normally I focus on dex for passives. This used to be restores two soul energy, but that is so much dex to get. I don't know how significant that is now with the changes, but we'll see. We shall see. All right, let's go. What are the rules for 0 to hero? There's not really, I don't really have any rules for it. A lot of people do it in different ways and stuff. Are we already in? What the hell? Most 0 to hero type stuff, you're starting with nothing, and kind of working your way up and just seeing where you can get. For me, it's basically I'm just starting with basic gear. God, can't jump on things, man. They really need to do a pass on some of this terrain stuff. Like I was trying to jump up here and I just kept sliding off. Yeah, so I'm trying to start with like just basic gear. I've decided to not bring in heals either, and basically have to find my my own heals. And then I don't bring like rings and stuff. I try and have just like a basic kit. Yeah, just a super basic kit. Basically what you'd have if you started a brand new character. Yeah, that's basically it. So like typically you don't start with like rings and stuff, just your normal gear here, and then try and see what I can do with that and how far I can take the run, and basically not buy anything and just kind of get gear from looting or from killing players or whatever. Usually killing players is the biggest source of gear. Just because obviously they're geared already, right? It takes so long. I'm just not a caster. I want to get in there and fight, not sit here charging up my lightning stick. Come on. And that'll help us do a little bit more damage on that. Yucky. Will and strength. So far, the resource management doesn't seem terrible. Originally, it was really bad at the start for cryos. Until you got that dex passive, it was so hard to keep your energy levels up. The green half of the globe there is my soul energy, just like with a DK. But yeah, it was. Oh, you son of a. Now, one thing I'm probably going to try and avoid doing is going the life on hit route, because I think it's cheesy and a crutch that if the devs are smart, they will correct it and get rid of it eventually. So I'm going to try and avoid that. So I don't want to have that as a crutch that I get used to, you know? We got. So I don't really remember all the changes they made. This frostbite curse that I'm using, my W, it applies like an ice dot that deals damage over time. It used to also apply, oh god, I'm stuck. It also used to apply a cold or a reduced cold resist, so you took even more damage from it. Let's see, we have what appears to be a racist piece of shit in our game. I'm assuming that's intended to be a racist name that he's trying to circumvent. Ow. So yeah, I can use this to heal, which is nice. Yeah, it looks like it's on like a 45-second cooldown. So it's nice to have just to be able to conserve my limited heals right now. I'm actually not sure what I want to focus on passive wise here now. Ow. I mean, getting the dex thing might still be a good idea. So I believe this used to be, you had 200 energy total that you could store up, and they basically reduced that in half, but then reduced all the costs in half, basically. So it used to be that every crit you landed would refund one energy. It would get you 2 energy before. Now it's only 1, so everything basically got halved. So it could still be useful, but it's a lot of dex you need. A lot of dex. Oh no, my energy way up there. No, I need that. Oh, you piece of shit. Ugh. That's the other thing too. You find a new staff and you got to charge it all back up again. Now we're likely not gonna find a lot of people in these early games because the lobbies are usually a little bit smaller in the like the gray gear lobbies. Oh, no. Until I kind of get a handle on what I'm looking for, that's probably fine. Even there, I'm like hitting the door as I'm hitting him, and it just like throws off my my attack patterns, which is kind of a pain. Physical penetration on this. Damn it. Yeah, normally I don't like loot this much. I'd rather be looking for fights, but do I want dex? I don't know. I'm really sure. Where'd you go? Oh my goodness gracious, please sit still. Thank you. It looks like a lot of people are escaping already anyway. Stamina. I don't know if stamina helps us that much here. Oh, the shield, right? When allies deal unblocked active damage to targets affected by frostbite curse, gain a 40-point shield. That works for me too. I'm considered ally. More stamina. We need 10 more. Yeah, I don't know. I don't play cryo enough to know what the best passives to go for are here. I mean, most cryos just go life on hit anyway, so they don't really need to care too much. Oops. Just got that OP life on hit garbage. I honestly think they could fix it just by ooh, I want that. Just by not allowing, at least now, with what we have for classes and stuff, have it where undead can't use life on hit. Kind of fits thematically, and those are the two biggest issues currently. Are DK, dual sword DKs, and just cryos. The biggest thing is, see how this is hitting? It's hitting like every 0.5 seconds, I believe. Which means if you've got 4 life on hit, each of those hits every 0.5 seconds, you're now doubling the amount of life per second you would be getting, or a life per hit, since you're hitting so much more frequently. So it's just like this passive way of healing like crazy, and it's already got a built-in heal on it, so you're just like getting way more healing out of it than is likely intended. I think that's where these problems are coming in. Like, it's not fighters using life on hit and abusing it or anything. It's cryos and DKs. Just because the way their things work. They both have passive ways to hit people that doesn't really take any thought. You cast Frostbite Curse on a target, it starts hitting them, it's healing you at the same time, and you can actively attack them too. Same with a DK, you could pop your aura, that's going to hit them, that's going to gain you life while you're hitting them with another weapon. So you're just doubling up on your instances of life on hit, whereas like a fighter, what are they going to do? They're normally attacking anyway. They have to actively seek out that life on hit. And I think it works with flasks too. So if you throw an incendiary flask at somebody, that's going to tick. That's every 0.5 seconds too. So you're going to be gaining life from that too. So there's a lot of ways to like cheese it. And that is the issue. Oh, physical penetration. I'm not taking a shitty. Wait. I thought cryos could use maces. I guess not. 2 damage to attacker on block with life steal. Might be kind of nice to keep. Extra bandage. Oh, we actually got thunder flaps in there. I don't even remember getting them. Do I want these boots? Faith? I mean, it does help my heal, I guess. Dealing cold damage, gain stacks of cryotherapy, consume all stacks. The next use a frost barrier to recover 0.5 life per stack. That's a lot of faith, though. Ugh. I feel like this needs to be reworded better. After the change, they changed the wording on this, but it's like, it's a bit jumbled. When the distance between you and the target affected by Frostbite Curse exceeds 50 meters, the farther the distance, the greater. That should be like a whole other sentence. Yeah, just it feels like a bad translation. Should be something like increases the damage of frostbite curse on targets affected. How would I word this? Increases damage dealt by frostbite curse to a target once beyond 15 meters. The further period. The farther the further the distance, the greater the damage dealt. Period. And then at a distance of 25 meters, the damage increase caps at 30%. Even there, that bothers me a little bit. Where'd it go? Oh, no, it's the passive. The over 25 meters part, there's no space between over and 25 and then 25 and meters. It's all like together. Same with the at 30% part. Just seems like it was a bit of a messy translation and when they changed it and then they missed some formatting. Let's toss you up there. I'm gonna sell those. So again, I don't know what I want. I think I still want to go for the dex. I wasn't super impressed with the shield, but I see people getting crazy amounts of shields. I don't know how they're getting it. I feel like I see people with shields all the time, but they might be using ice armor. Alted Kickstarter going to coming in soon. I'm to buy another box. I think I have 2 coming in. You card game nerds. I don't know. I don't know if I go like dex and int. I don't know. Big old nerds, right? At least I can play with my son and daughter. Hey, that's always good. Speaking of card games, I saw that Dragon Ball card game that I've touched that forever. I saw they were making a bunch of changes where some modes don't require cards now or something. I assume you just have access to all cards. I still have no interest in really going back to it, but it's one of those things, right? I always say it like, if I'm interested in a game right out of the gate and the shit they do is kind of shit and I lose interest, I very likely don't go back to it. Oh god. It's like one of those things, like you lose my interest, you're probably not getting it back. I just like, I don't know. My time is precious. I can't be wasting it on something hopefully being good or getting better or whatever. Die! Shit. Well, Elder goes digital play eventually. Have a good step towards it for now. Stamina out of here. Yeah, I don't know if I could ever get into a card game again. I feel like Hex is kind of the last of it for me. Will's okay, I guess. We lose some other stats. What are we losing there? Physical resist and max life. It's probably fine. Yeah, with how invested I got into Hex and everything, and then obviously it dying makes it hard to want to get back into another card game again. In a weird way, it's kind of like a very different game, but for me, it's like the whole New World thing again too. It sucks because like that's where I got my start with streaming and everything. And back then I had a lot more friends and stuff that were actually like streaming and stuff. Like I have very few actual streamer friends anymore. Everybody's kind of like moved on from it. And I don't really know a ton of like people that stream regularly. There's maybe like one, maybe two streamers that I know now that that stream regularly. Kind of sucks. Still have Snap, which is my casual game I like to play. I still hate that game. Still hate that damn game. Yeah, like I honestly don't really have any like streamer friends anymore. And I'm fucking too old to try and make streamer friends anymore. And it's just such a weird, it's such a weird community too. The streaming community. Cause like there's so many people that just feel like everybody's out there to just, they're not really out there to be friends. They're out there to kind of like, how do I put it? Like obviously everybody wants growth and stuff, but it doesn't feel like people are necessarily forming genuine friendships. It's more like symbiotic friendships where like it's kind of a sweet, we got the dex thing active. It's kind of like they're just friends to kind of grow off each other kind of thing. And then to actually make, because of that, to actually make like genuine friendships and stuff, it's like everybody's kind of leery, you know? Weird. The whole thing is weird. Beer streamers I watch are slowly moved on to YouTube, families, and jobs. Yeah, I mean, that's the smart thing to do. Just one of those things, right? It's like you see all these people that are successful with streaming, and like I don't think I'm the greatest streamer of all time or anything, but I feel like I'm decent at what I do, and I don't know if I necessarily offer any crazy unique things that other people don't, but I do feel like I'm pretty knowledgeable in the games and stuff I play. And I like to think I'm fairly informative, and I like to kind of talk about even like doing videos like this, where I'm kind of just trying to get information out there to people on these games and certain ways to do things and knowledge and whatever. I feel like if I was able to get some sort of like vision on myself, what's the word I'm looking for here? Like an opportunity to be seen a little bit more, that I do feel like I could offer decent content, you know? But I also feel like a lot of my passion that I had for streaming and stuff has kind of gone over the years, just because I've been doing it for so long and not really gone anywhere with it. I feel like I'm not quite as passionate as I used to be. But yes, and it's not even just like me. There's a lot of streamers out there that I feel like just don't get recognition and would probably be much better in their positions than other people, like certain pieces of shit streamers that are in the news right now for sending naughty messages to minors and shit. I always thought that person was a piece of garbage, and there's lots of people I think should have the notoriety he got instead. But somebody up there, oh, he laughed. No, oh no. Another relationship building it did when it blew up. Yeah, back then it was like, it was just friends playing games together and stuff, right? But now it's like, yeah, it's hard to find those like natural friendships. Should not be named. Not be named is in that boat. Always wait. We're talking about the same person? Oh, that idiot. Yeah. Yeah. Not quite as bad. Wow. Very different types of bad. That guy's just a fucking shithead. So much so that his family didn't even like him. But yeah. Like there's so, and he just, people like that get so much notoriety and have so much success, and then other people that I think, one second, it's gonna extract, isn't he? Yeah, why can I not pull my fucking weapon out? Oh, you bitch. What are you trying to do? Light me up? Fucking blind me with your torch? Should have just taken the extract, you nerd. Oh my god, look at all this gear. I'm in here with my gray Jimmy Johns on, and this guy's got fucking all the greens for me. I mean, killing other players is where you get your is where you get your gear most times. What a nice fella. Or gal. Thanks, random 104. Let's get out of here. We probably could keep farming a bit more, but whatever. We got a full inventory. Anyway, I didn't mean to get in a huge rant there, but yeah. Just the streaming, and I'm getting fucking old now. Man, I got such a late start. Like I was like probably 30. No, maybe even older, 30, 31, 32, or early 30s when I first started streaming. So I was already well out of my prime. Man, if streaming was a big thing back when I was like younger, when my reflexes were still up there. I mean, not that my reflexes have died that much, but I want to keep that lightning damage. Actually, that's probably fine for us. Dex and strength. Keep the stamina, I think. I mean, look at people like fucking Shroud. He just turned 30. Like he's like still so in his prime ish. Want to, never could get around to. That's the other thing too, is it's like it's tough. Like I'm trying to figure out how to do it now, where like especially now that I have to work more than I used to, I'm trying to find like ways to manage both. I can't, it's just like, I don't know, it's tough. It's tough to work and to stream. And again, I'm fucking old. I don't have the energy I used to. Still have our decks. I want more will. I want more decks. If I do this, I can replace this ring with something else. Maybe like an int ring or something. Still not sure if I want to go stamina here. I'll just keep these for now. Will I? I don't friggin' know. Now, you know what? I'm gonna go Dex Pants just because I can find replacing this ring with something that's like I can have another affix on there that might help us, at least in greens, because greens you're just getting that stat, right? Okay. But yeah, even now starting like the YouTube stuff, it's a lot of work. It's a lot of friggin' work. And like, I just feel like I do better with live stuff, partially because I don't really have the knowledge of like editing and stuff. That's why I do these like raw kind of videos. I don't know if I really want to put the time into trying to learn video editing, which is I have so many ideas and stuff, which is why it would be nice to be at least somewhat successful with it, because then I can pay somebody to do the editing for me and not have to learn it myself. And it just frees me up to do so much more shit. To just like stick to the idea part. Which again, I wish I started when I was much younger. And had like the freedom where I didn't have a house to take care of, where I didn't have to work and do everything myself kind of thing, you know? Wish I was younger and had less responsibilities. Sadly, I am not. I am not younger and less responsible. Those were the days. Man, we had it good back then. Any of you young folks out there right now, now is your time to be irresponsible, okay? Maybe don't be too irresponsible, but enjoy the freedom of being irresponsible. Do cool shit. Do cool shit now. Do all the shit you want to do now before you're fucking old and you got a house and shit. Work, maybe set some money aside, but like fucking go travel and shit. Go experience shit. Tree? No. Out of here. Did really enjoy that one. I was in my 20s. Spent so much money clubbing, crazy amount, and parties. Yeah. So that's don't. Yeah. Fuck all that shit. If I could go back, like I did that too. Like I was out all the time. Like there were times where I was out at the bar, like, oh god, this goblin. I was out at the bars like sometimes 5 nights a week. At times. That is probably something I wish I did a little bit less, but that was kind of a product of my environment too. That was when I first started getting into like paintball and stuff. And my team, that was like their thing, going to the bars and stuff. I don't regret it. I had fun. I had a ton of fun in my 20s with that stuff, but I kind of wish I used that money to like travel and stuff instead. But I don't think I really had as much of a desire to travel when I was that age. But I think that's also because I didn't travel at all. Not really anyway. I hadn't traveled and seen anything. So I didn't really have the desire. But man, when I started traveling, some of the stuff, like my bucket list of places I'd like to go now is friggin' huge. It is massive. There's just like so much cool shit out there. So many cool cultures and stuff like that again I just didn't really appreciate when I was younger. Oh man, all-nighters. I did way too many of those. There were nights, it was when I was like in college too, so there were nights where I had like, we'd go out, we'd get home at like 3-4 in the morning, and then I'd have to be up at like 5 or 6 to go to school. And my buddy, we'd like carpool in. He worked for the post office in the same city that I went to school. So we'd like carpool in together after being out all night. There were a lot of like either no sleep or like 2 hours or less sleep before switched my orb. That's why I can't do anything. Yeah, there's a lot of, I did not sleep very much back in my 20s. I still don't have enough, goddamn. Stupid orb. Yeah, that's one thing I definitely would say if there were like regrets from my younger years, it would be that I didn't travel more. Like COD and StarCraft for like 3 days. What the fuck? I'm one of the first colleges to get Ethernet. Oh my god, you're so old. You're so friggin' old. Oh my god, these stupid doors, get out of my way. Dex. I'm gonna replace that Dex ring though. I guess I don't really need the stamina ring. But like the fire damage is useless for me right now as well. Is this another bat? Why did it make a noise like it died? Tricked me. Oh, the other one in here too. Doors open down there. I don't know if it just opened. The hell, he's got like little fire footprints. What is that? You see that? He was like leaving a little fire trail. Ship somebody else there. He's still under here, I'm pretty sure. There's like a mage going up to the Cyclops. Where did this guy go? There was like little fiery footsteps. What the hell was that? Dude, where did he go? He's got to be still underneath me, right? The fuck? Was I seeing things? I swear I saw like little red, shimmery, fiery footstep trails. But I don't even know what that would be. He's still under there. That like a cosmetic you can buy now that I missed? What was that? This guy's fighting the Cyclops. I don't hear anything. He might have just been looting the chests. Didn't do anything up here? You didn't even loot? So just come up top and walked over and jumped off the edge here. Dead goblin there, so that door has been open. That could have been him. You're fighting. That might be inside here. Is. No, spooky ghost. What is he spinning on? That's rude. He like panic spun. I think he's in trouble. I think he is in big trouble. I'm kind of in big trouble too, actually. Ouch. So squishy. Might have been in a lot more trouble there if he had not like panic whirlwinded. Any of these int? Take that instead of the dex. Or 7, a little bit better. Some of these other green rings might just be better, so. Man, I want to know who the heck I saw underneath those little sparkly feet. Somebody started to clear this and then stopped. Oh gosh, the books. Oh my god. Dude, the hitboxes, I swear to god. The fuck? You little shit. Dude, he's like fucking disappearing and shit. This one's like hiding on the table like he's an actual book. I'll be a little sneaky book. That's still not who I saw go up top. I don't know where that person went. That was definitely a mage. They were in robes. That door open when I came through? I don't remember. There's this Yumius, Takumis, Tekuims is still in here somewhere. I'll just get out of here. I feel like I'm the only person not anticipating Hawk Ops. I'm right there with you. Wait, are you talking about fucking Delta Force or whatever? Because I don't give a shit. I saw it when I first saw it. It looked goofy as shit. And then I just never bothered following it. Who is this guy? Oh, he's way up north. Oh, this guy was right here. Oh, man. I stuck around just a little bit longer. Shit. Yeah, I don't know. I don't really know anything about it, but Claiming they're gonna remake the original Delta Force ported into this new engine, so I'm I guess I'm excited for that. Yeah, I don't know. I think the only Delta Force I played was that the one that had like the Black Hawk Down mission? I forget, but that feels like the only thing I remember about Delta Force. Do I care about the stamina? I could go dex and physical. I don't think I can actually. I'd lose. I can't. This is 10 dex. This is only 9. Putting Black Hawk down. Oh. Yeah, no. I don't know if I care. If I'm honest, not sure I care. This is stamina int. I don't think I maybe I don't think that gets us there. 1 short. If that was a better roll. Again, I don't know how good this shield actually is. 40-point shield that I don't think, yeah, it does not stack. I don't know how that works. So like if I apply it, they hit me, take the shield off. If I curse again, do I get it right back, or is there a cooldown? I don't know. I don't know if this is any good. Like that, you have exactly 999 HP, do I? Oh, no, wait. Are you looking at this? That's my XP. Or do I have? No, yes, I only have 785. Yeah, it's just my XP. That would be a cool HP number, though. Cold Pen. That could be really good for us. Or do we go with all elemental damage? I mean, I am using lightning too, but penetration could be nice. I recalled your fighter having 1 KHP, which I thought, which is why I thought 999 was plausible. Yeah, I mean, it's definitely plausible. Like I got 785 right now on a squishy mage, so if I built a little bit more towards like this, these pair of pants can roll up to 16% max life, which would get me up there a bit more. Same with this hat. Hood could have a better roll. Definitely possible. I'm gonna go with the Cold Pen. We're gonna lose. We lose a bit of max life here. So we're gonna have even less now. But I think the cold penetration could be pretty good. Everything else is kind of shit. For us, anyway. All right, back we go. A sword master. Yeah, that Delta Force thing, what, tomorrow is the beta or whatever? I think I signed up for it. I don't know if I care enough, though. The only game I'm looking forward to right now is Beautiful Light, really. But that's far off. At least from like actual release. They might have some testing sessions coming up towards the end of the year here, but still a ways off from the actual game. God, I can't wait for that game. Actually, I'm kind of excited for the release of Arena Breakout as well. The Dungeonborne of Tarkov, basically. Critical strike damage. It was fun to play. Yeah, it's a fun game.